Hey everyone, I am back here with my worms. I got a big surprise when I opened up my vermicomposting bag, and that was spiders. There was just a huge infestation of spiders. I did squash a bunch of them, and that's mostly because I don't know what kind of spiders they are and what role they're going to play in a composting system. Obviously, spiders don't compost, at least not as far as I know. However, they are good at killing and eating a variety of small animal life. But I didn't know what role they would be playing, and you know, I am all about trying to find a balance in everything. But yeah, I felt like before I do nothing, I should find out more about those spiders. So I did kill the ones that I saw right away, and you know, then I just kind of went through my whole bag and started fluffing everything up, turning everything. There's a lot of soldier fly larvae. There were earwigs. I did find a bunch of, sorry about the background noise, I am outside. I did find a bunch of worms, but the material on top was extremely dry, so obviously they weren't, you know, doing much of anything. Any bits of paper that were touching the moist material, the worms were consuming it, but it just wasn't. They didn't have access to it because the top was so dry, and so I just went ahead and started turning everything just to get some of the moisture in a lot of this, you know, other material on top. So that way the worms would have access to it, and then they can start, you know, being more easy for them to pick out what they want, and just kind of fluffing it all up, rotating everything. I don't want that twig. Let's see. And as you can see, there's just a whole bunch of bedding. There's I even put some dryer fluff in last time. I wasn't sure about that because, I mean, I'm almost certain this is mostly cotton. I don't think there's too much polyester, because we mostly wear you know, fabrics that are cotton. So I was hoping that would be okay, that it would eventually break down. But yeah, there's just so much unprocessed. I mean, I still saw apples that were obviously recognizable as apples. I saw just all kinds of stuff. And these bags, some of them are different stages. Some of them are older. Some of them were still obviously intact, like this one. It's much more intact. The contents were just, the bag was on top of dry material, so the only thing that had access to it was the soldier flies. And you know, sure, I'm willing to balance things out and say soldier flies have a place in life, but you know, I've pretty much so just grown to accept them and whatnot. But you know, I'm doing this for the worms, and so, you know, I just kind of ripped open the bags that I had and mixed that material in with dry material. Some of it had gone just foul, and so I had to mix it in with the paper so that way, you know, the right microbes could get in there. And yeah, I mean, if it's not getting oxygen, if it's not getting, see, here's the, there you go. Don't know what they are, but I don't necessarily want these guys this close to my house. I don't want them trying to come into my house. And yeah, so you guys just gotta go. Okay. Let's see what we got over here on the other side. This side, as you can see, yeah, you know, fast food, and got some worms that are dead up here. And I think that things were getting too stagnant, you know. I think I was having issues with the food rotting rather than composting. As you can see here, it's just full of soldier flies. This is not what I want. And this is actually too warm. And so I'm just breaking this up, mixing this sort of stuff in with paper, and you know, just trying to break it up so that way the good microbes can get in and do their bit for society. And then, you know, I won't, and you know, it'll just stop this rotting, and it'll start composting. And you know, composting is a complex process. Here's one of the apples I was talking about. It went all mealy on me, and so I was like, okay, fine, I'll go to the worms. Potato that had, you know, bad spots and such. But yeah, so that's what I'm basically doing. Sorry, guy. But so I'm just obviously the vermicompost, the worm poop, is full of the right microbes, so I'm trying to basically inoculate this foul material with the right microbes to get things back the way that it should be. And adding, by doing this also, anything that's like paper, I'm adding moisture to it, burying it a little bit, and then obviously the worms will have access to it. So that's basically what I have been up to for the last little bit, and I guess this video went a little bit longer than what I had planned, but yeah, you know, no matter how long you do this, you just forget it, and you know, things get out of whack. You know, it doesn't mean that you're a failure. You know, it just means that whatever there is in nature, if there's a niche to be filled, something will fill it. You know, if there's a process that can be undergone, whether it's rotting, composting, you know, molds, who knows how many small types of animals, from earwigs to spiders to worms, soldier flies, you never know. You know, I mean, they all develop their communities, they all have their place, and you know, this is a really cool thing that I'm doing. I'm learning a lot, but anyway, I hope that you have a great day. I appreciate you watching my video. Please give it a thumbs up. You have a great day.